Greetings everyone, this is Vaza here, and welcome back to GeoGuessr. Last time we did absolutely horrible, we made ourselves look foolish. So this time we will try to go ahead and get our retribution. We shall do a lot better this time. We will still do the same rules as last time. You're only allowed to click 5 times, and after that you're supposed to not click anymore and just make your guess. Let's hope we do a little bit better this time, shall we? Alright, let's try this one more time then, shall we? Let's do better. What do we have? We got lots of blurred out places, probably lots of text here somewhere that the GeoGuessr does not want us to read. That is not very nice of you. However, the houses, there's a German flag. I think we already have a pretty good guess as to where we are exactly. Let's see if we can find anything else going on. Let's get over here to see if we can find any street names. Fürsak, Fürstenbach, Holzand, Handler, yes. Okay, that's definitely German. I recognize German just a little bit. People walking around. The housing architecture is also just fine. I think this is click number 3 now. We've got something that almost looks like an Umbrella Corp logo, but unfortunately it's not quite. Or maybe fortunately, I probably do not want Umbrella Corp to be out there in the world doing their thing. That is not a good thing to add into 2021. That's, out of all things you want, that's not one of them. And last but not least, we've got some posters about things that probably existed like a long time ago. What is this? 22? Actually, that's not too bad. It's 2020. Well, as far as city goes, I have no idea where this could be, but this is definitely Germany, so we can go ahead and put our guess in Germany and have a guess that's already much better than it ever was before. It was done in 2020, which is making me think that there is... I really want to know what the sign says, but the leaves are blocking it off. I don't think it matters too much where it is. I'm gonna just slap it straight in the middle of Germany. This is bound to get at least some points, okay? At least some points. And it turns out I was pretty close. Center is a safe guess, and I got lots of points. I think I'm already doing better than the last time I did this. Or maybe not. I think I had like 1, maybe 2 good guesses last time. This area does not give me a lot though. It was done in 2019 according to the Google logos in the sky. The sun is showing through the wires. The sun is taking over the world. We've got what looks like a red fire hydrant, water, maybe electricity sign. No hunting. No hunting. That's English. So English exists in this place, whatever this place may be. There's lots of pine trees, which means this is a lot more of a northern area compared to being more southern. There does not appear to be much else going on here though. Not a lot of signs, not a lot of anything going on around here, just a whole bunch of nothing, which makes me think this is probably the US. The pixels are very minor as well. So probably, if I had to guess, maybe like North Dakota? Probably. Maybe... I don't think it's more this direction. It's more of a deserted area. There's not a lot of trees. There's a lot of landscape. And a lot of pine trees. So probably like... North Dakota, South Canada, somewhere around here is my best guess. Let's see how well I do. It's actually pretty close. Considering, I did think it was somewhere around here, but maybe I should have guessed more left. I thought it would be North Dakota. That's usually a place where lots of images get taken, but this is perfectly fine for... It's a perfectly fine score for that round. 2019, and we've got another one of these deserted areas. This one has less trees but more greens in general, and it's got houses as well, so it's a lot more populated. I wonder where this could be taken. Well, I say populated, but I guess there are more houses around this direction and that direction. They're quite far apart. These things don't really tell me a lot. There's another sign over there. Hold on a moment. Those are signs, those exist, and they give information. Let's see what they tell us. That seems like a Middle Eastern sign if I had to guess so myself. The telephone numbers don't tell me a lot. Safa, we've got... I don't think this is Saudi Arabia. It's a little bit more different, the language that is. It's got 60, so it's definitely Europe, 100% Europe, because Europe uses kilometers, and that sign right there, there's a big old sign right there. Huh, it's these characters, it's definitely Middle East somewhere. Definitely. Has to be. If it's not, I have no idea what it is. Let's go around a little bit more. This is click number 3. Click number 4. We've got more houses, not many more signage going on though. Lots of rubble, lots of rock, lots of just deserted areas. The cars exist. Let's get this point as far as possible. And we are now in our final destination with barrels. The worst enemy of humanity. It's got electricity at least, so that's nice. It's not a completely deserted area out in the middle of freaking nowhere. There's actually a bus stop, I think this is supposed to be. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe there's a parking area. Yeah. It's definitely Middle East somewhere. Maybe Turkey, maybe Iraq, Syria. Let's see. Not this area. You can see the languages right here. It is not quite the same, so it's a little bit different. As for where this exactly might be, I have no idea. It's probably not Turkey as a result. I don't think it's quite Egypt or anything like that, because that doesn't feel like it's gonna be this direction. The languages, I cannot tell the difference between the African languages at all and the characters that they use. I think it's more Middle Eastern than African though, so I'm probably more safe guessing somewhere in Saudi Arabia, maybe Oman, maybe Yemen, maybe not. Or maybe it's more Southeast Asia. Maybe somewhere around this direction. I am not the most sure, but I can't be too far if I put my guess somewhere around here, right? I can't be. Let's just... I feel like I might not be too accurate with this. I feel like there's too many deserts here and not enough of everything else. I'll just put my guess here. If it's more towards Egypt, it's fine. If it's more towards this area, it's fine. This should be fine. And what do you know? It was actually relatively close. I knew it. So it was Lebanon all along. The characters, they're hard to decipher. Okay, well, I'll take this. This is a good score, 3,800. It's actually pretty good. All the guesses so far have actually been quite close. The furthest one being the North American and South Canadian border guess. This is an interesting area. The houses are very far apart. This is some sort of village somewhere. What does this sign say? It says Klazmer and Skalar. Klazmer and Skalar. Wait a minute, is this Sweden? Is this like Sweden, Norwegian, something like this? What does this thing say? I can't quite tell. Let me move just a little bit. Hopefully it's not too blurred out. Of course it's blurred out. Thank you very much, Google Maps. GeoGuessr. I definitely did not want to read that sign whatsoever. But it's fine. We'll just move along a little bit. See if there's any more signs around here with John Green sold Klazmer and Skalar. The word Skalar is making me feel this is really Swedish, because that's a really Swedish word. I can kind of tell what language something is by just looking at it, because I've seen lots of languages. There's not a lot of street signs going on. There's Taren Milker E. It's a blue sign. It's really weird. It almost gave me a Swedish feeling, but this almost does not feel like Sweden in the slightest. There's nothing much more over that direction. This is click number, what, 3? I'm gonna be clicking now. Click number 3, there's a stop sign. I mean, these red stop signs are very European, right? Are they used in North America as well? Am I missing other things? Why did you not move there? You just... Okay, anyway. We got some... Okay, Taran Mill Sir E, but then also something Soul Farms Road. I mean, RD means road, so is this actually a different place? There's no other signage going on. I really cannot tell what's going on. This is gonna be a guess in the blue. I love how this message right here, this street name right here is not blurred out, but that one right there, no. I mean, we already know what it says, but no, you cannot read that one. Oh boy, I am really unsure about this one. It made me feel Swedish. In fact, this house right here still makes me feel a little bit Swedish. The road letters right here, excuse me, can you move faster? This is the biggest hint that I've got, and I literally have no idea. It makes me feel like this might be somewhere where English gets spoken, but also Sweden. I mean, it's either here somewhere or here somewhere. The answer is... It's a Schrodinger's guess right now. If I guess Sweden, it's gonna be here. If I guess here, it's gonna be Sweden. Which one do I guess? Okay, you know what? Despite my first guess being Swedish, these houses look nothing like Swedish. Everything is made of stone, which makes me think this is supposed to be in an area where lots of tornadoes may come, and you want to stay safe and keep all buildings intact. So not in the Central Europe, but maybe more like Eastern, the North American United States. It's either somewhere near the east or somewhere in the west. It's making me feel more east though for some reason. The houses are just not very European. They don't build houses like that in Europe. This is much more North American. I just don't know if I should guess. Do I guess middle? Do I risk one of the sides? I have no idea. I'm gonna guess somewhere in Michigan. That's my guess. And actually it's not too far apart, wow. I was gonna guess Michigan because Michigan is an interesting place, but I guess Arkansas... Is this Arkansas? Is Mississippi? It's somewhere around there. I think it's Mississippi actually, it's on the border. Actually no, it's not even, it's Tennessee, of course. It's actually not too far apart. That's a really great guess. We're already doing really well. We're not going to break the 20k marker this time, but okay, that's Sweden. That's 100% Sweden right there. This is Sweden. You know what? We don't even need to see much else. I don't think we're gonna see much else there. There's lakes, the trees, they match. There's flags. Maybe I'll just get a look at those flags. Ah, yes, beautiful flags. SD, the terminal thing. This, yeah, there's not much more signage. But, yeah, if this is not Sweden, then I'm eating a shoe, okay? Let's go. Where do we think this is? There's spruce trees, there's birch trees. It's not too northern. It's somewhere more near the south or middle, somewhere around here. Probably, if I had to guess, I mean, it could also be somewhere near the eastern Norway, but I think I'm just gonna put a guess right here. Should be close enough. It was more northern, okay. But it is Sweden, so I am correct about this. And this time we got 16,000 points with these as my guesses. And this went much better. That's much more like it. Retribution has been had. We defeated our last score by a huge margin and we got 16,000 points. It's not quite the 20,000 points that I want to go for initially, but you know what? Maybe we can try one more time in the future to get that score. Or maybe we shouldn't, in case we make ourselves look like a fool again. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, consider pressing the like button and subscribing to see more of this in the future as well. And of course, I'll see you in the next video. But until then, take care everyone.